Well, I don't want that to show. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Hey, my Jazzy Cruz. 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 How's everybody doing today? Your girl is doing amazing. Yes, y'all, your girl is doing amazing and amazing and amazing, y'all. So, y'all, listen, what your girl had prepared for us today is I got some this seasoning herb pork chops. I forgot the seasoning. I wish I would have left the package to see, but this is what we have here. It's a type of herb, but y'all listen. I put some little garlic on there for some reason. I wanted some garlic, and then we have a baked potato with some vegetables on the side, y'all. You know your girl like her vegetables. We got some red bell peppers. We have some purple onions, and we also have some cucumbers. Okay, y'all. So listen. Also, what we're gonna have with it is, I think I'm gonna do some Dorchy Lynch, also with some ranch cucumber dressing, and then we have some, of course, some Tabasco. Some Cristos. Okay, and then for our drink, we have a Truly drink today. I wanted a strawberry smash Truly drink. Okay, y'all, and y'all listen. But before we get into this, let's do what we know best, y'all. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that I'm about to receive, Father God. And Father God, let it be nourished to my body. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen, y'all. So listen, I'm going to get this set up together. So it's excuse it, but whatever. But also, y'all, listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl Jazzy V. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified each and every time your girl uploads a video, okay, y'all? Yes, y'all share me out. Do all that good old stuff. Also, yes, what else I was going to say? Well, we're going to take a bite, and then I'll get into everything else because I want to give a shout out to some people as well. But let's put some ranch dressing, some cucumber ranch on my potato. And I'm going to put a little bit on here as well. I should have just put it on the side and then just dip my little vegetables, but whatever. We're going to take a bite of this. I'm hungry, y'all. Listen. Your girl is hungry. We ain't gonna worry about that one. I got some napkins I already used when I took a thumbnail, y'all. I want to thank everyone for watching my videos, y'all. I truly appreciate it. I thank you for sharing them out. Thank you to Angela East TV. I also want to give a shout out to Queen Ray. I want to say that's her name as well. And I'll get into that or why. I think this might be up a little bit too high, but then I think if I take it down, y'all listen. Your girl trying everything in her power to get it together. I think that's probably a little bit better. Oh, and then I'm going to tell y'all something funny. But I wanted to try this pork chop. Y'all, this was I forgot the herb that it was or whatever, but I put some garlic on there. Okay. Y'all, that's good. Maybe I should have put one of these behind my back because, sorry, y'all. Okay. I think it's better. You probably can't see my head, but my back was kind of hurting a little bit. So, but anyhow, that's what it's going to be. Y'all, I thank Angela East TV, Auntie Angela East TV. I thank her. Oh, I thank Queen Ray. The ladies, those two ladies had did my 700 subscribe celebration collab of the salad. I thank you so much. And again, if anybody else want to do it, you're welcome to do it and do it how you want to do it. But I appreciate both of those ladies. Mm. Y'all, your girl has been really working again as always, y'all. I had did some truly 16-hour shifts, plus some picked up doubles and everything, but last night was my last. And I said I was going to enjoy this day today and tomorrow. This fly done got in here some way, somehow. But yeah, so I said today I was going to do a video. And I did. My auntie Angela East TV, she wants me to start back, and I am going to start back doing my story time. I was going to tell a story time this video, but then I was kind of had to think about it because, I don't know how I should say this. Well, I feel like I can tell the story, right? But I don't necessarily have to say their name, right? Is what I was thinking. Because the person, let me just think about that one, y'all. Let's just go think about that story time that I said I was going to tell about Florida. Let me think about that one. This pork chop was good. But what I really want to talk about, or what I will talk about is, yeah, I'm up here watching. Y'all know your girl. I wonder if I pull this back so that my head won't be cut off. But, yeah, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to work. So anyway, whatever. I know y'all see all of that good stuff right there. But whatever. Vanessa, just leave it alone, okay? Yeah, I want to thank my Angela East TV. I thank her for shouting out people to do my collab. I appreciate it. Her salad was looking delish, even along with Queen Ray. Queen Ray. Hers was looking good too. And again, if anybody else want to do it, it would be a wonderful thing. You can. If you don't, it's okay. But, yeah. And this pork chop, y'all cook the pork chop in the air fryer, of course. So, y'all, let me tell y'all something that happened today. Give me time to think about the story time. Because I really want to talk about it, but I just don't know how to. I gotta think about it. So anyway, so let me tell y'all something. So I have Cash App, right? So I want to say back some months ago, I don't know how long it's been, but I had ended up losing my Cash App card, right? So I had to get another Cash App card and all that. So I did. And we shut the other one down. Well, about 4 or 5 days ago, I had get a notification from Cash App saying that you had a $9.99 decline from DoorDash. I'm like, huh? I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, I don't understand y'all was so there. The next day, I get the same notification, right? I'm like, but what is going on with this? So then I started just blocking my Cash App card because I was getting money, you know, sent on there or whatever. So I locked it. And I only unlock it when I'm going to use it. So then I get it again. Then I get it again. I want to say day before yesterday. But however, so the last time I get it, I was like, let me call Cash App and see what's going on. So I called Cash App. And they was like, somebody is using the old card that I lost with the numbers in it and such, right? I was like, oh, really? And they was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, well then, this is why I was doing that, because they can't get into my regular Cash App card, you know, the right one, right? So then the guy was like, well, would you like us to cancel out DoorDash too, out your, you know, thing or whatever? I was like, out of my account, I was like, yeah, do that. So, I'm thinking they did that or whatever, so then, unlocked my Cash App card to use it or whatever. Never locked it back. So then today, I had ended up getting a little money on there or whatever. I promise you, in the hour or so, I could message from Cash App that I had got an order from DoorDash for $12.98. They went through. Waiting for me, none of that. The people who had my old Cash App card, some way, somehow, they did a scheme where they was able to get into my account. So, I shut Cash App down. I shut it down. And it is so crazy how these people can get into your account and do a scam and get your money. And luckily it wasn't nothing major what they got, because I didn't have nothing in there but $12 anyway. You know, but still. So then, also, let me tell you about 2 weeks ago about my check, y'all. What happened with me and my payroll check. Now, I had ended up switching banks, y'all. From, I'm watching Fat Girls. I don't know if I said that. But, with Queen Latifah, no, with, Monique. But anyway, y'all, 2 weeks ago, payday, I had ended up switching banking accounts. Let me tell you something, what was just going on during Memorial Day, okay? I ended up switching banking accounts with Wings Credit. Because the girl, you know, was trying to get her credit together and all that, you know. Trying to be an adult. Adult. You know, trying to take care of business or whatever. So anyhow, well, I switched accounts. So now when payday comes, and which is the normally I used to get paid early, but since again I switched accounts, I don't get paid early no more. So I said, oh, my check will be on there Friday at midnight. Or if it's not on there Friday midnight, it most definitely will be there at 6 in the morning. Or 9 in the morning, right? I'll give them those 3 times. So, 12 a.m. came, no money, right? 6 a.m. come, no money, right? 9 a.m. come, no money, no cash. For now, I'm like, what's going on? You know, now I'm worried. And then, I ended up calling the bank. I don't know if I mentioned I had cucumbers, y'all, but I have cucumbers too. So anyway, I called the bank. See what's up with my money. It was like, you don't have anything, blah, blah, blah. So I was looking. And then look, and so then the teller tells me your check has been sent back to your employer, to employee or whatever, you know, to payroll. I'm like, what? And then I call payroll. Payroll told me your money is there in your savings, da da da. I'm like, no. The bank said it's not. Yeah, it got sent back to you guys. She's like, no, it's in your savings. You put your number in 3 times, it went into your savings. Had to repeat the number back. The number she repeated back was my checking number. So if you put in my savings, you didn't put in the savings number, you put in the checking number, which should have been in my checking account, right? So, however, so I was like, okay, well, I have no checking there. So then she says, are you with the teller people? I said, I am, actually. I went up there, I drove up there, had them on the line. No check. So then, she was like, well, it's nothing we can do. You know what I'm saying? It's a holiday. We can't repay you again because we don't know if the check actually got sent back to us. If you pay you again, it's like you didn't pay twice. So I was like, wow. So now I couldn't do anything because now it's Memorial Day. So I got to wait till that Tuesday comes, right? Only that, they don't work on campus. They work from home. Payroll works from home. So it's not like they can come and give me a paper check and say, here. Now I got to wait for them to mail it and all of that. I'm telling you, they screwed up. They screwed me over. And I don't know if necessarily if it was the hospital, my job, or if it was Wednesday, because then I heard somebody else told me that Wednesday has the habit of messing up checks or something. So now it's making me change that account. I'm just going to go to like U.S. Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, y'all. Y'all, this pork chop is good. I mean, it was really seasoned good with the herb seasoning. And plus the garlic. I put that minced garlic on here. It's really good. But y'all, your girl is really tired. I got a little sleep last night when I came home. Even though I didn't come home till about like 12 something. And then of course when I came in, I couldn't go directly to, but then when I did lay down, I laid down for a little bit. I tried to watch a video, but it didn't happen. Because it really put me on to sleep. I went to sleep, actually. But I'm such an early bird. This too. I woke up. It was like, honestly, it was like 6 something this morning. When I woke up. But then I kind of like laid there or whatever, but then I couldn't do that no longer, so I got on up. So yeah. That's it, y'all. And your girl is, I'm tired, so when I get done with this, I'm laying down. She gonna be out for the count. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to church tomorrow morning. That I am. But this is so good. This pork chop is really good. You know, I'm gonna take another bite, y'all. Y'all listen. I just want to say this though. I'm really tired of seeing it. My eyes are so heavy, y'all. But, you know, sometimes I can be like a little kid and want to fight my sleep and just get out there and go do something. But I think I'm going to put the jellies back on. Probably palette on my couch. Oh, thinking of that, y'all, also, let me tell y'all. Your girl, during that holiday time on Memorial Day, I want to say maybe, it had to be maybe that Saturday or that Sunday. Because Memorial Day was Monday. So I'm going to say either Saturday or Sunday, y'all. I was cleaning up. And I was cleaning off my entertainment system or entertainment table, whatever that I have my TV on, right? Now, months ago, y'all, I don't know if I had did a video on it or not. I don't know. But I had ended up getting me a 65-inch TV, right? Because my other TVs had went out. My 55-inch and all that had went out. So, they had a 65-inch on sale. Excuse me. So, I ended up getting it. And I had it for a while. Then, coming a couple days before Memorial Day, I was cleaning up. Cleaning the dust off, wiping it down with Windex and everything, right? So I go to lift up the one end to wipe down what's under there, right? And I was like, okay, let me reach up. And I reached up a little bit more. And then you know my table went boop, and the cracked down and shattered. So now, she got the TV. But, yeah. Yeah. But I can't wait till whenever I agree to move, I deal with this one for now. And then I can get my big old TVs back again. It is what it is. I was very upset though. I was hurt. But I must say, y'all, this pork chop is really good. I'll get done with this. I gotta get up and clean up and put everything back. And then I'm gonna lay down, y'all, and give me some more rest. Cause back to work Monday to deal with these people. I'm gonna talk about that on another day too, y'all. Now my sister-in-law calling me, but she gonna have to wait. She gonna have to wait. So y'all, power is coming back on. I did have stores for it, but I took it out, but I got to get it back. Because I like to see Tyreek again and see what's going on. Well, I think Tyreek became his dad or his dad, because I see his mom came back. They showed a preview. But alright, you guys, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be it. That's all. Couple more bites. I must say this was really good. This was really good. Oh, also, y'all listen. I don't know if y'all watch MRTV and the Cowboy. We y'all go. I'm gonna put that in here somewhere in the link. Not on the video part because I don't know how to do that yet. But I will put their name down in my description box. Y'all, they did a skit. Well, I ain't gonna say a skit, but they switched each other around. MR was being Cowboy, and Cowboy was being Maria. With Maria, she had Cowboy down for real. Y'all cool. I didn't get to watch the whole video of it, but go over there and check it out. I died. It was so funny. It was too funny. It really was. And then also, not only that, I was watching The Essence of Sonya, where Sharice, CJ and Sharice, and you had Louisiana Housewives and Sam's World, y'all. Their video was so funny, but the food that Louisiana Housewives cooked, it looked beautiful and it looked good. Sonya had me cracking up, but it was good. So I enjoyed all of that. And I shared them out though too, y'all, but I will put their names down in the description box. So y'all go over here and check them ladies out. Those channels out. They're very awesome content creators. Awesome. So yeah. So with that being said again, also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl Jazzy V. And make sure you hit that notification bell. So that way your girl can be notified each and every time your girl. No, so sorry, listen. Listen, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified each and every time your girl Jazzy V uploads a video. Okay, y'all? Come on, go share it out. Tell somebody, tell a friend. Uncle, aunt, whatever. No. But anyway, I also truly appreciate all the love and support. Angela East TV, thank you so much for sharing and doing my collaboration. Also, thank you, Queen Ray. And also, I just would love and appreciate to see who else decides, to come along and do it. And with that being said, y'all have a good one. Peace. I'm gonna take another bite of this one. But this pork chop, y'all, was really good. It really was. I'll do this again. I got it from my local store, Club Foods. It was really good. I must say. About 4. As well. I love fatty. That was good, y'all. Oh, and she's full. I'm full, y'all. And ready to nap. That's sad business. But I need all the rest for real. I really need to be laying down for real because I really haven't had any rest. And I'll tell you, I've been working doubles from Monday on down, probably before that. I think I did a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I went to work Thursday. Then I worked overnight Friday. Then I went back Friday for 8 hours. Ridiculous. Peace.